Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David, Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The LSU Tigers offense will go to work first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And they can't make the connection on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So Georgia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Bulldogs coming up for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Georgia sends out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll take it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds his man. It's Durham. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Caught behind the line. It's Sharp. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. The short hands. It's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive. There he goes! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws for the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Hunt is in the air on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. LSU quick to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Gonna look downfield again. And they can't make the play on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The RPO, it's complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Give to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. And they've got him looking run now to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Dogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Bowling Green looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out.
Fires to the tight end.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That's caught. It's Durham. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. LSU right back to the line. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, Naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got him. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO, and the quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. They got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looking for room. It's Frazier. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab, it's Durham. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. LSU quick to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire plate.
It just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got them.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch, it's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes! The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Clock kicks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Anderson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Rides the back and leaves it. Got room to work. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Shut down and shut out in the 1st half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Give him 6. Touchdown, LSU! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So 1st down will open up the final period. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Gives it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Jones. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll try the run. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. To throw, it's Stockton. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Dogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've been giving up sack after sack after sack in this game.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. That's caught, it's Anderson. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking for a gap, it's Durham. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hilton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That's reeled in. It's Sharp. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Here's a heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The give out of the gun. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down. And let's see if they go for it here. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Back up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make the play themselves. Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time.